We all want it, don't we? That feeling of youthfulness, that vitality.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not just about living longer, but really living better, staying sharp, feeling energetic, and yeah, keeping that youthful look as the years go by.
Right.
We often think aging is just this slow slide downhill, But what if the science, what our sources are saying, actually gives us more power, more control?
Exactly. That's the empowering part.
So today, on the deep dive, we're going to cut through the noise. We want to give you real evidence-based strategies. We're looking deep into how what you eat, what you drink can seriously impact how young you look and feel, inside and out.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff.
We'll explore specific foods, specific choices that affect everything from like cellular aging to your skin, your organs, the whole picture.
That's right. And our sources for this, particularly the work of Dr. William Lai, offers such a comprehensive view.
Dr. Lai. His research is quite something.
It really is.
Yeah.
He looks at dietary and lifestyle choices and how they fundamentally influence aging.
He studies those people who are just remarkably vibrant, like way into their later years, right?
Exactly. And often it boils down to very conscious, informed choices about nutrition. They're not just lucky, they're doing something right.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Where should we start? Maybe with something obvious, something we see in the mirror every day. Our skin.
Good place to start.
It's usually the first place we notice aging, isn't it? And let's be honest, looking youthful often feels just as important as simply adding more years.
It does for many people, yeah.
So what's the first big dietary key for keeping skin looking youthful?
Well, the bedrock of firm, resilient skin is collagen.
Right, the protein matrix.
Exactly. It gives skin its structure, keeps it plump. But as we age, our bodies naturally make less of it. That's where sagging and wrinkles come in.
Okay, makes sense.
But here's the kicker. Vitamin C. It's absolutely essential for your body to actually build and maintain that collagen.
So it's not just protective, it's a building block.
It's a crucial cofactor. Your body literally cannot make collagen efficiently without it.
And this isn't just a theory, like eat oranges for good skin. There's solid science.
Oh, absolutely. Not just theory. There's some fascinating research. One key study came out of the UK, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition.
Okay, what did they find?
They found that women who ate more foods high in vitamin C had noticeably fewer wrinkles.
Fewer wrinkles, really?
Yes, and less skin dryness, too. The link was really clear. The power of just food was undeniable in this context.
Wow. And I think I remember reading something striking about that study. It wasn't just that vitamin C helped, it was how much it helped compared to other things.
You got it. What's truly fascinating, almost surprising, is that the dietary effect, the vitamin C intake, it dominated everything else.
Dominated, like more than age or sun exposure?
Exactly. Even when they factored in the woman's age, how much she exercised, her sun exposure, all huge factors for skin, we know that the vitamin C from her diet was the most powerful predictor.
That's incredible. It really highlights how much impact our food choices can have, right?
Profoundly. It shows your plate holds serious power over visible aging.
Which really drives home why getting vitamin C from whole foods is probably better than just popping a supplement.
Precisely. When you eat, say, an orange or some broccoli, you're not just getting vitamin C in isolation.
You get the whole package.
Right. You get fiber, you get polyphenols, those amazing plant compounds with antioxidant power. They all work together synergistically.
So they kind of reinforce the anti-inflammatory effects too.
Exactly right, which is also key for slowing down that visible aging process. It's a team effort inside the food.
Okay, so let's make this practical. What does this mean for your plate listening right now? What should people be reaching for?
Think of vibrant colors. Citrus fruits are obvious winners. Oranges, lemons, grapefruits.
Can't go wrong there.
Red bell peppers are fantastic, actually higher in vitamin C than oranges sometimes. Broccoli, strawberries, even tomatoes are good sources.
Lots of delicious options. Any quick tips for getting more in?
Sure. How about a strawberry kiwi smoothie? Kiwi's great for fiber and vitamin C.
Nice combo.
You could even get adventurous, add some broccoli sprouts. They have isothiocyanates, great for anti-inflammatory backup and boosting immunity.
Or keep it super simple.
Or just peel an orange. The point is, consistently getting vitamin C from your food helps keep skin firm, hydrated, resilient. It really works.
Okay, that's powerful stuff for the skin. But let's shift gears a bit. What's good for the outside often helps the inside too, right? Like our heart and brain.
Absolutely. There's a huge connection.
And this is where it gets maybe even more interesting. When we talk about aging internally, what's the big silent threat we need to be aware of?
Yeah, this is critical. The silent saboteur, as you put it, is really chronic inflammation.
Inflammation. We hear that word a lot.
We do, and for good reason. Researchers have clearly linked persistent low-grade inflammation to accelerated brain aging and even conditions like dementia.
So it's not just about joint pain or something obvious?
No. Think of it more like constant wear and tear deep inside on your brain, your heart, your blood vessels. It's like internal rust, slowly damaging the machinery of your body.
Internal rust. That's a vivid way to put it. Okay, so if inflammation is the enemy, how do we fight back with food? What should we eat to protect our brains, for instance?
Well, the good news is we have some powerful dietary allies.
Like what?
For brain health specifically, research points strongly towards things like turmeric. Its active compound curcumin is a potent anti-inflammatory.
Okay, turmeric.
Green tea is another fantastic one. And of course, foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids.
Like salmon.
Exactly. Salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, all incredibly good at cooling inflammation.
Is there specific research linking these foods to better brain aging?
Yes, definitely. There was a notable study from the University of Florida. They looked at 83 adults and their diets. And those who consistently ate more anti-inflammatory foods, like the ones we just mentioned, showed clear improvements in brain function, better cognition, basically.
Wow, measurable improvements.
Measurable improvements and fewer overall signs of aging. And, not surprisingly, they also tended to have more youthful-looking skin. It's all connected.
That really reinforces the whole body benefit.
Yeah.
So beyond those stars like turmeric and salmon, what about more everyday staples, things people might already have?
Oh, absolutely. You don't need exotic ingredients. Think leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. They're anti-inflammatory powerhouses.
Easy enough to add to meals.
Totally. And don't forget garlic and ginger. Powerful aromatics, incredibly anti-inflammatory.
How can people easily work those in?
So easy. Saute greens with garlic. Add ginger to stir fries, soups, even just hot water for a tea. These simple additions make a real difference throughout your body, brain, heart, skin, everywhere.
So what this really means for you listening is you can actively choose foods that fight back against that internal rust.
Exactly.
Make food your ally. It's not passive. You're actively supporting your vitality, helping your body stay younger from the inside out. It's empowering.
It truly is.
Okay, so we've covered skin, we covered internal inflammation, but there's another piece of this anti-aging puzzle that's getting a lot more attention now. Gut health.
Ah, yes, the gut microbiome.
Right.
Critically important.
That incredible community inside us, what is it, like 39 trillion bacteria, mostly in our lower gut?
That's the number, yeah. A huge ecosystem. And here's a fascinating little detail that's emerging.
Go on.
You know the appendix? That little organ we used to think was useless.
Yeah, the one people get removed.
Well, it sits right near the cecum, a part of the colon where many of these gut bacteria live. And researchers are now starting to suspect the appendix might actually play a role.
A role in what?
In helping to control and regulate that very gut microbiome, maybe like a little reservoir or control center.
No way. So even the appendix might be important for aging well.
It's looking possible. It just shows how much we're still learning about our own bodies and how everything connects to health and aging. Fascinating, isn't it?
It really is. So, okay, how does having a healthy gut microbiome actually help slow down aging? What's the link to inflammation?
It's all about what those good bacteria do when they're happy.
When they're well fed.
Exactly. When you feed them properly, mainly with dietary fiber and prebiotics like the polyphenols in colorful veggies, they thrive.
Like a healthy garden.
Precisely. And when they thrive, they produce these amazing beneficial substances called short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs.
SCFAs, okay, what do they do?
This is the key part. These SCFAs don't just stay in the gut. They get absorbed into your bloodstream and travel everywhere.
Throughout the whole body.
To the whole body.
Right.
And their main job, they powerfully lower inflammation everywhere.
So the gut influences inflammation body-wide.
Dramatically. Which, as we've discussed, benefits your skin, your brain, every organ, every cell function. It's a profound effect. So the question for you becomes, are you feeding those gut allies properly?
Right. So if we want those beneficial SCFAs, we need to feed the good bacteria. What are the best foods for that? What gives them the fiber they love?
Think variety and color again.
Yeah.
Colorful vegetables like red bell peppers are great. Berries are fantastic. And fun fact, raspberries are surprisingly dense in fiber.
Good to know.
Load up on those leafy greens, kale, chard, spinach, and definitely beans, lentils, and whole grains.
Like quinoa oats.
Exactly. Quinoa oats, real oatmeal. They're packed with the dietary fiber your gut microbiome craves.
Okay, Any practical targets? How much fiber should people aim for?
The general recommendation is around 25 to 30 grams per day.
Which is more than most people get.
Oh, definitely. Most people fall short unless they're very intentionally eating lots of plants. But don't get hung up on counting every gram.
Just focus on adding more?
Yeah, to give every meal, every snack, as a chance of shot on goal to feed your gut bacteria. Have a pear with your lunch. That's maybe 5 or 6 grams right there.
A good step.
A great step. Little choices add up. Make every eating opportunity count towards fueling that inner ecosystem.
Excellent. Okay, now, we've talked a lot about what to eat. Let's touch on something important to avoid, especially for skin health and slowing aging.
Yes, an important one.
Let's talk about excessive alcohol. We hear it's bad for us generally, but what's the specific hit it delivers from an aging perspective, particularly to our cells and skin?
Yeah, it's crucial to be clear on this. Pure alcohol is fundamentally a cellular toxin.
A toxin?
Yes. It directly damages and kills cells, and it significantly accelerates cellular aging. While our bodies can handle an occasional drink, regular heavy intake just puts immense stress on our cells.
Hampers their ability to repair themselves.
Exactly. And the impact on the skin is really noticeable and quite damaging. First off, heavy drinking severely dehydrates the skin, makes it look parched, dull, creepy.
Okay, dehydration. What else?
Beyond that, it causes direct cellular stress and inflammation in the skin itself. And there's research specifically from the Medical University of Białystok in Poland.
What did that show?
They looked at skin fibroblasts, those are the cells that make collagen, and exposed them to alcohol. The result, alcohol significantly reduced the amount of collagen those cells produced.
So it directly slows down collagen building on top of natural aging already doing that.
Correct. It's a double whammy against skin firmness. But the Polish study found something even more worrying.
Oh.
Some of those skin cells, when exposed to alcohol, didn't just slow down. They actually just shut down. They died.
Wow. Direct cell death.
Which is a big problem. If your skin cells are dying off faster than they should, you have fewer healthy cells to replace the ones you naturally shed. Your skin literally looks older, less vibrant.
And is that it? Or is there more bad news?
One more hit. Alcohol also damages the skin's natural repair mechanisms. The very systems designed to fix damage get impaired. So it dehydrates, reduces collagen, kills cells, and blocks repair.
That's quite the list. A real triple or quadruple threat to youthful skin.
It really is.
So this is a really strong case for moderation or even cutting back significantly, isn't it?
Absolutely. Look, we're not saying you can never have a celebratory drink. Alcohol is part of many cultures and celebrations. But if you're serious about fighting the aging process, especially on your skin, and supporting your overall vitality, reducing excessive alcohol is a hugely beneficial step.
Especially hard liquor, which doesn't really offer any health perks.
Right. And even cutting back on wine and beer can make a noticeable difference in how your skin looks and how you feel overall. So for you listening, it means being really mindful of that intake if anti-aging is a goal.
Definitely something to consider. Okay, we've covered a lot. Before we wrap up, were there any other star players, other beneficial foods our sources highlighted for slowing down aging?
Yes, a few more worth mentioning that consistently pop up. Green tea we touched on, definitely keep that in mind. Berries of all kinds.
Always good.
Citrus, tomatoes, celery, good sources of various antioxidants and nutrients. And those leafy greens, can't emphasize them enough.
Okay, anything else stand out?
Oh, definitely extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
It's rich in unique anti-inflammatories like hydroxytyrosol and oleocanthal. Really powerful stuff for countering aging, great for skin too.
Good old EVOO.
And seafood, for those omega-3s again. Crucial for skin health, fighting inflammation, really important for slowing aging effects.
Got it. And while we're listing all these amazing foods, we probably shouldn't forget the absolute basic, right? Hydration.
Oh, fundamental. Yeah, absolutely essential.
It's amazing how quickly skin can look older, just parched if you're dehydrated.
Instantly. Staying well hydrated keeps skin plump, elastic, helps everything function better. It's probably the simplest anti-aging tool we have and often the most overlooked.
So true. Okay, so let's try and tie this all together. The core message seems to be aging happens, yes.
It's natural, unavoidable.
But our choices, especially around food and drink, can either hit the accelerator pedal on aging or they can act like brakes.
That's a great analogy. We have a significant influence.
We want slower cellular aging, right? We want skin that stays firmer longer, looks healthier. We want our organs working well.
Exactly. And the good news is we can actively choose foods and habits that support all of that.
So, recapping the main strategies. Eating foods that boost collagen, like those rich in vitamin C.
Foods that lower that internal inflammation, the turmeric, greens, omega-3s.
And feeding our gut microbiome with plenty of fiber from plants.
You got it. Those are the pillars. And remember, youthful-looking skin is often a really good signpost.
A reflection of internal health.
Very often, yes. Healthy, radiant skin frequently signals that your brain is likely healthier, your cardiovascular system is in good shape, your muscles are strong. It's all interconnected for a long, vibrant life.
So taking care of your skin through diet is really taking care of your whole self.
Precisely. Eat for collagen, eat to cool inflammation, eat for a happy gut. Simple dietary shifts for healthier skin, healthier organs, a longer, better life.
It sounds so achievable when you put it like that.
It really can be. My final thought for everyone listening is this. Nourish your body with intention as you age.
With intention. I like that.
Every meal, every choice is an opportunity. What you choose today genuinely builds the foundation for how you'll look, feel, function, even how you'll think years down the line. It's maybe the best investment you can make in your future self.
That really puts the power back in our hands, doesn't it? It's not just happening to us. So maybe the question for you listening is, after hearing all this, what's one small intentional change you could make today? Just one thing to nourish your body, to invest in that future self, something to think about.